Have you ever finished a mix, turn your speakers up, and thought, man, this sounds professional? Then the next morning you play it quietly and suddenly it sounds thin, muddy, or just plain bad? If that's happening, you're making one of the few common mistakes. Today I'm going to show you exactly what they are and how to fix them. What's going on, everybody? I'm bstiggs from Blue Diamond Music Group. I teach real-world vocal mixing for independent artists. If your goal is to make better music from your home studio, you're in the right place. Let's jump into it. The first mistake is relying on volume instead of balance. When your speakers are loud, almost any mix sounds more exciting. Your ears hear more bass, you hear more detail, everything feels bigger, but volume doesn't fix a bad mix. If your vocal disappears when you turn the volume down, it's usually because it isn't sitting in the instrumental correctly. Let me show you what I mean.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking.
Hear how the vocal almost disappears?
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine. We're running up and throw my dog a piece.
Much more depth and space around the vocal. The second mistake is using too little compression. Compression isn't there to make your vocal louder. It's there to keep every word consistent. If one word is loud and the next word is quiet, your vocal is going to feel unstable. That's why I almost always start with the 1176 style compressor before doing anything else. Here's my 1176 style compressor by Universal Audio. I'm going to use the input knob over here on the left to keep the gain reduction over here in this box on the right around 3 to 7 dB.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine. We're running up and throw my dog a piece. My brody come through
Hear
with the
how
layup.
every word is consistent?
I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard.
The third mistake is too much mud. A lot of artists think adding low end makes the vocal sound warm. Most of the time it just makes it cloudy. I'll usually clean up some of these low mids before I start boosting anything with my go-to plugin Suit 3.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine. We're running up and throw my dog a piece. My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine.
The fourth mistake is forgetting about presence. If people can't understand your words, they'll stop listening. Presence usually lives somewhere around the upper mids. You don't need huge boosts. Sometimes just a small adjustment makes all the difference.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine. We're running up and throw my dog a piece. My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior. Too many.
Here's one of the biggest things that helped my mixes. I started checking every mix at a really low volume. If my vocal still sounds clear, balanced, and easy to understand, I know I'm getting close. Try it on your next mix.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper. Jesus is my only savior.
See how you can hear every word still?
Too many bros up in that graveyard.
Every enunciation.
I'm asking God for a time machine.
It's still like 5%, 10% audio.
My brody come through with the layup. I'm trying to go get my paper.
Out.
Jesus is my only savior. Too many bros up in that graveyard. I'm asking God for a time machine. We're running up and throw my dog a piece.
Mixing isn't about making your vocal louder. It's about making it work at every listening level. If you learned something from this video, hit subscribe because every week I'm sharing real-world vocal mixing tips for independent artists. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.